Hello friends, and welcome back to Webronaq. If you searched for GPT 5.6 this week and felt confused by the names Sol, Terra, and Luna, you are not alone. That confusion flooded search engines for a good reason. On June 26th of this year, OpenAI launched the GPT 5.6 family to only about 20 government-vetted organizations. Then, just 2 weeks later on July 9th, it opened to everyone across ChatGPT, Codex, and the API. 3 tiers went live at once, and suddenly every developer had to make a real decision. Sol costs 5 times more per token than Luna. Pick the wrong tier, and you either blow your budget or leave serious capability on the table. In this video, we break down exactly what each tier does, what it costs, and how to choose the right one every time. Let's start with the name change that is confusing everyone. Before you can pick the right model, you need to understand the new name. OpenAI officially replaced the old mini and nano labels starting with GPT 5.6. Here is how the system works now. The number, 5.6, tells you the generation, meaning when the model was built and trained. The name, Sol, Terra, or Luna, tells you the capability tier, meaning what the model is designed to do. OpenAI describes these as durable capability tiers that can advance on their own cadence. That is a key phrase. It means OpenAI can update Sol without touching Terra or Luna. Each tier can get smarter independently, without waiting for a whole new generation. Think of it like software editions. The year is the generation, the edition name is the tier. So GPT 5.6 Sol means Generation 5.6, flagship tier. GPT 5.6 Luna means same generation, fast and affordable tier. Same family, very different jobs. Now let's look at what Sol actually gets you. Sol is the most capable model in the family, and it is built for work where the difficulty genuinely demands it. OpenAI designed Sol specifically for complex reasoning, long agentic workflows, coding, and cybersecurity tasks. On Terminal Bench 2.1, a demanding agentic coding benchmark, Sol scores 88.8% in standard mode. Sol is also the only tier that unlocks 2 powerful new controls. The first is max reasoning effort, which gives a single agent more time to think before responding. The second is Ultra mode, which is the headline feature. Instead of one reasoning chain, Ultra spawns multiple cooperating sub-agents that work on different parts of your task in parallel and communicate with each other as they go. On Terminal Bench, Ultra mode pushes Sol to 91.9%. The price for all this is $5 per million input tokens and $30 per million output tokens. That is the right spend when the problem is genuinely hard. Coming up next, we look at Terra and Luna, the everyday workhorses that handle most real production work. Alright, now let's talk about the 2 models most teams will actually live in every day. Terra is OpenAI's balanced tier, positioned to deliver performance competitive with GPT 5.5 at exactly half the price. That means $2.50 per million input tokens and $15 per million output tokens. It is the obvious migration target for any team currently running GPT 5.5 in production. You get comparable quality and cut your token bill in half. Luna sits below Terra in cost, at just $1 per million input tokens and $6 per million output tokens. OpenAI calls it the fastest and most affordable model in the family. Think of it as the right choice whenever you are dealing with high message volume, tight latency requirements, or a pipeline where keeping costs low is the whole point. Both Terra and Luna share the same 1.05 million token context window as Sol. The tier you pick changes price and reasoning depth, not the context available to you. Up next, let's see exactly how one of the world's largest enterprises already mapped these tiers to real tasks. You can see exactly this kind of tier mapping play out in the real world. On July 9, 2026, the same day GPT 5.6 went public, OpenAI announced that GPT 5.6 would become the preferred model powering Microsoft 365 Copilot across Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Chat, and Cowork. Microsoft and OpenAI partnered to optimize GPT 5.6 specifically for knowledge work across those apps. Now here is the interesting part. Microsoft did not route every task to Sol. The system maps by complexity. Routine drafting and editing in Word does not need flagship reasoning, so Terra is the sensible fit. A deep, multi-step data analysis in Excel, one where the model must reason through ambiguity and connect information across a spreadsheet, is exactly where Sol earns its higher price. And high-volume routing or quick response scenarios are where Luna shines. This is the 3-tier framework working in practice, inside tools that hundreds of millions of people use every day. Coming up, the developer side of this story, and a simple 3-question test to always pick the right tier. Here is the one API detail that will save you money immediately. In the OpenAI API, the bare alias GPT 5.6 routes every request to Sol by default. That means if you just swap in the new model name without thinking, you are paying Sol prices for everything, including the tasks that Terra or Luna would handle just as well. To route intentionally, use the explicit model IDs, GPT-5.6 Terra for the balanced tier, and GPT-5.6 Luna for the fast, low-cost tier. Pin those IDs in your production code so every call says exactly what it costs. Now to wrap up, here is the 3-question framework that makes tier selection simple. First, how complex is this task? Hard multi-step reasoning or agentic work means Sol. Second, how high is the volume, or how tight is the latency? High volume or speed-critical paths push you toward Luna. Third, how sensitive is the budget? If cost is a constraint, start with Terra, and only escalate to Sol where quality genuinely demands it. That is the whole decision. Sol for the hard stuff, Terra for everyday production, and Luna for scale. Thanks for watching Webronaq, and we will see you in the next one.